Sorry if I'm not sure what happened at the beginning there. It's all went a little bit wrong. Things clicked on a screen that just got in the way of things I was trying to do. And hello, good morning. How are you doing today? Happy Monday. Happy birthday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. You see, it is your birthday if you choose it to be every day. No. You see, every day is your birthday. Gosh, I really ruined that one, didn't I? Anyway, that's distraction for you, isn't it? Yes. Should we start again? Yeah. Good morning, happy Monday, happy birthday to you. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. You see, every day is your birthday if you choose it to be so. That's good enough. But why wait to live a life you love? Why not start right now? So let's go. To steal that from my friend Alana, who does a cool YouTube channel. Good morning, Louise. Good morning, Louise. I'm going to take my hat off, actually. I'm a little bit chilly because I cut my hair over the weekend, and it's a little bit cold out here. But we'll see how we get on. Start with a breathing exercise. We're going to blow out our candles. It's a new little thing we're starting to do here now. So what you do is you breathe in 5 seconds through your nose, hold for 5 seconds, and then blow out your candles. Make a wish, and remember all the good birthdays you've ever had. So... Yay! Mornings, Vernon. Vernon's become a regular viewer. Hello, viewer. Hello, Vernon. How are you doing? Right. We've got to crack on because we've got quite a few people to get through on the birthdays. And I've done a little bit of research on these people for a change, which is quite nice because there's quite a lot of people I didn't recognise the names from. But it's quite interesting. So anyway, happy birthdays to those people whose real birthdays it is today. Kristen, recruitment and speaker in London. FSB? FSB, yes, I think so. And stuff, so good stuff, there you go. I'm going to say Saskia Anley McCallum, of course. Big crush of mine when I was at school. So I'm sure you probably knew that, Saskia, but if not, there you go, surprise. You were one of the girls at school who I was, I crushed over big time at school. Anyway, there you go. Sarah Mobs. Who helps parents get fit and lose fat, I think, basically, generally speaking, and feel better about their bodies, just generally. So that's good stuff. And Gloucestershire, just around the corner. That's kind of cool. Happy birthday to you. Kim Tryon, actually. I'm not Tyron, I was going to say Tyron. Tryon. Meditate. Oh, I met you through Evan. No. Oh, I forget his name. Anyway, him, Carl Cease. I think I've met you through the Carl Cease group. I've talked about Carl Cease on this programme loads of times, so here you go. Andrea, Levisconte, virtual PA up in the north of England. Leon Street, who helps people build businesses better, marketing stuff, I think. So Liam Ryan, who does a thing called Assets for Life. Sorry, I seem to have lost my viewers. Boring, I know, watching these things, but saying hello to these people. But for these people, it's their birthdays today. It's really important for them that I at least know who they are, which is kind of cool. Klaus Dentler, who I met on the Camino, I'm pretty sure. It was you, Klaus, wasn't it? And who gave me the really cool story about the Berlin Wall coming down and how, from a psychology perspective, he couldn't distinguish between, I think this was you, Klaus. If it's not, then somebody else, but similar. How he couldn't distinguish between the views of watching the Berlin Wall coming down that he'd seen on TV and the views he'd seen himself personally of watching the walls coming down. So there's this kind of weird psychology thing. It's like, did I really see that myself with my own eyes, or did I just see it on the television? Which is a really cool psychology kind of moment there, I guess. So that's kind of cool. John Harris, happy birthday, John. How you doing, mate? Brother of my ex-girlfriend. I was just thinking about this morning. So that was 1995. So that's 26 years ago. I dated Pippa. Still good friends with Pippa. Must go down and visit, actually, you guys. It'd be lovely to go down and visit the South Coast, Christchurch area. After lockdown, after COVID, which is kind of cool. My dad got his vaccination on Saturday. My mum's due on Thursday. So it's all getting good. I'm supposed to be done by spring. I'm not sure if that's the beginning of spring or the end of spring, but we'll see. I'll get on with that. Anyway, so that's Pia Cato, who did my cakes for my, I believe, Pia, this is you, isn't it? Did my cakes for my 40th birthday party. So that's kind of cool. Thank you, Pia. And then from yesterday, I forgot the ones from yesterday. Thor, who does Course Change podcast, I think it was, which is kind of cool. Thor, because I used to be an IT consultant and now I'm a psychologist, basically, neuropsychologist. So feel free to chat to me about that whole massive course change in my career that I've done. That would be kind of cool. Stephen Fry, who's in property. I guess I met you through property, through Progressive. Irma, who I met on the Camino as well, I think. Hope you're well, Irma. I haven't seen you for absolutely ages. Knocking about on Facebook anyway. Hope you're well. And Barry Hall, who does affiliate marketing. Still do that? I'm not sure if Barry. What else? You haven't seen you for ages either. But I guess that's the downsides of not living in Cheltenham anymore. Hoping to move back very soon, though. This summer. Yes, this summer. Back in time for my birthday party in September. That's the idea, is to have my birthday party in Cheltenham, in my own home again. Yay, hurrah. Right. Gosh, we're 5 minutes in already. I'm really sorry for anybody who was watching at the beginning, and I might put in the description. Skip forward to 5 minutes if you want to skip all the happy birthday bits. Okay, because we're running out of time already now, aren't we? How to live a life you love. So this is 2 or 3 part one. Oh, by the way, also, if you've ever thought about giving up alcohol because you think you maybe have a problem with alcohol, or you struggle to give up when you want to give up, or you're drinking a little bit too much and you'd like to drink a little bit less, the Blinkist book of the day today is really, really good. It's all about why we drink and how it affects us, and some techniques and tips for how to give up the alcohol as well. Happy birthday, Kristen, and hello, Sarah. Happy birthday to you, because every day is your birthday, if you choose it to be so. I hope you're well, Kirsten. I'm not sure, have we ever met in person, Kirsten? Oh, sorry, I keep saying Kirsten. Kristen, sorry. Apologies for getting your name wrong. Kristen. Happy birthday to you. Have we actually met in person? I don't think we have. Yes, so from today, from the book, the Loveability book, which is linked in the description, he talked about these 3 stages of love as well, which is kind of cool. Morning Robert as well. You fall into love, then you fall out of love, and then you discover love. He phrased it slightly differently. I've paraphrased that because I couldn't remember exactly what he said, but it was you said this is like that 7-year itch, that falling out of love bit. So you get in a relationship, you're in love, everything's fantastic, and then things happen and you kind of just start falling out of love with each other. And then if you do take some actions to help yourself get through it, maybe go and see some counselling or something. Come to me if you like. It's part of what I do, helping couples to sort themselves out. I usually only see one person and help them to understand what they can do to improve their relationship with the other person. Morning. Yeah, if that's you, then let me know. But then after you've gone through that whole process of falling out of love and then rebuilding the relationship, you then discover the deeper love that lasts basically forever. That's kind of what goes on there. And I thought this is quite interesting because it's also kind of what happens in life as well when you start chasing a life you love. So you start doing something that you love and you're really enjoying it, and then you get through the sort of sticky phase of it's becoming a job, it's becoming difficult, it's becoming, you're having to do all the nitty-gritty stuff, and you go fall out of love with the thing that you're passionate about. But you need to, if you push through that and you start finding methods and processes for implementing it better, and maybe get outsourcing some of the stuff that you don't like that you kind of have to do for those things. I mean, running a business, for example, you've got to do your accounts, so you need to outsource your accounts, for example. You might want to outsource some of your content creation, I don't know, stuff like that. Video editing, Evan Carmichael was talking about in his video. It's like, get somebody else to do that bit because he likes talking, he likes helping people, so he wants to do that bit, the bit he started off being passionate about, which you can do when you're one-on-one, but as soon as you start getting to growth, it becomes a bit painful, and you've got to go through this growing pains problem, and then after that you can flow through that and get into the loving part again at the end. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, is living a life you love. It can be really kind of cool at the beginning when you do something you're passionate about and you love, and you focus on that. Hey Leon, happy birthday to you. Saw your post, by the way, about something about helping marketing people. I'd love a copy of that, whatever it is. That would be cool. I didn't say hello to your post, and I lost the post, so I didn't know where I went to. But seeing you just popped in my mind. So that's kind of cool. Good for that. Yes, so you have to go through this growing pain point, and then you can fall in love again with the thing that you're passionate about and that you love in the future. So that's basically what it is. And you have to take action on your dreams. If you're passionate about something and you love it, and you want to build it into a business, you have to understand that at the beginning you're going to love it, you're going to do it happily every day, and you're going to get out of bed and you're going to be excited about it. Then there's going to be a painful bit in the middle where you have to put in some processes and procedures and so forth, and then you can start to love it again at the end, once you've got other people doing the bits you hate. Basically, that's kind of cool, isn't it? But you have to take action on your dreams and move towards them. So that's kind of the key thing there. Incidentally, on a slightly, to finish off with here, Evan Carmicheal today was talking about his kind of 5 S's for getting up in the morning and improving his life. And he talked about, I kind of like them actually. It was sing, so music, get yourself up and enthusiasm about life. Sun, so getting out into the sun. Not actually much sun today, but basically this is this. Soar, so it's do something you love. So this, me talking to you people is part of what makes me soar. That's not like painful soar, because I thought he was talking about exercise when he talked about soar, but he meant soar like in a I just suddenly thought, if I pose like this on Instagram, I get to choose a thumbnail, and sometimes it doesn't always show the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail for the Instagram. What was I saying there? Oh, so soar, and then sweat, and then scared, to do something that scares you. Something just moves you outside your comfort zone. Not necessarily scaring you, but something that moves you outside your comfort zone, pushes you a little bit harder to do something that you maybe just would have stuck inside your comfort zone, which is not so helpful. And then I remembered that Robin Sharma had his whole 20-20-20 thing that he talks about as well. I think it's Robin Sharma anyway. Morning, Zoe. Hope everything is nice on the south coast. Or are you on the south coast? Or, well, anyway, down there in the bottom left of England. And he talks about this 20-20-20 thing, which is move, reflect, and grow. So he's, exercise, so that's the sweat part. Reflecting, which is kind of journaling thing. That's the kind of that's the soar part of Evan's bit. And then grow, which is I don't know. Anyway, it's learning stuff, and I have my own of this. It's actually all of these things combined, and I put them on my Freedom Cube. I don't have a Freedom Cube with me, but you can see them if you go to findyourfire.co.uk/cube. I think it is. I think it's just there. Cube. Yeah. Or yes, I think it's just cube actually. Hope so. Anyway, definitely findyourfire.co.uk/shop, and you'll definitely find it. And then I've just created. And it's got like 15 things on there. It's all part of that. So getting out into nature, who you hang around with, what books are you reading, how are you shielding yourself from negativity in the world, news and stuff. My mum came to me over the weekend and said, did you hear about this terrible thing that's happening in this country and that country and these riots are going on? And I was like, no. Haven't been paying attention to the news at all. I have no idea what's going on. And I thought it's quite an interesting thing. So she's worrying about what's going on in Russia. And I'm like, I don't care about what's happening in Russia. It's nothing to do with me at all. So that's kind of cool. So that's it. And also over the weekend I finally finished my Rubik's Cube, how to solve the Rubik's Cube without learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube course. Basically it's complete step by step, turn by turn. Messed up cube, take a messed up cube, follow my instructions step by step, and at the end of it you'll have a solved cube. The link is in the description. I'm going to create a more concise link at some point, but at the moment it's courses.findyourfire.co.uk/courses/cube steps, I think it is. It's a bit of a mouthful, so I'll find a better way of that. And eventually it'll be findyourfire.co.uk/cube steps. That'll probably be the easiest thing, won't it? So I did it actually myself over the weekend. I pretended like I couldn't solve the cube and I had no idea how the cube worked and all this kind of stuff. Just to all the instructions, it was so dull listening to my voice so much. But because obviously I've recorded all the videos as well, and I also know all the steps. It's like, oh, it's excruciating. I know what you want to tell me to do. And it took me 71 minutes from start to finish, pretending like I knew nothing about how to solve the Rubik's Cube, and I had a solved cube at the end. And then I worked it out, and I reckon that there's quite a lot of introduction videos which you only have to watch once, really. You don't really need to watch them the second time through. And I reckon that cuts about 30 minutes out of the whole thing. So I reckon your second time through, you'll probably be doing it in 45 minutes comfortably. And I reckon then you'll start to learn the patterns. And then I reckon the third time through, you'll probably do it in less than 30 minutes. Very easily indeed. So if you're interested in that, the link's in the description. Oh, and there is a discount code if you're interested. I have six of them for the first 6 people. And it's 70% off. You just type in 70, the whole word, SEVENTY, whatever it is, and you get 70% off that for the first 60 people. For the first 6 people who sign up for that course. So yeah, link in description. Go and check it out. If you've ever wanted to solve a Rubik's Cube and you've never known how, this will show you how to solve the Rubik's Cube without actually learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube. You just do it. Just one by one, step by step. Okay, that's my 15 minutes done. Bye for now. Take care, everybody. Send your love out into the world. Go and live a life you love and find something you love and just do it. Bye for now.